We are live. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Little technical difficulties there, but hey, we made it through. Welcome to our Summerween Party. That's right. We're celebrating Halloween in June. Um, so I'm glad to have you guys back. We are here tonight with the Frightfully Fun Designer Series paper. So I hope you are ready because I got some cute little projects for you tonight. And as soon as I get my thing popped up here, we will start. I'm looking to see everybody's comments so I can say hello. Here we go. I think my computer is slower than I am nowadays. Come on. Well, we got a couple people watching. If I can get it, there we go. Karen, Cheryl, and Deborah for sure. Excuse me. And welcome, ladies. So, got that all set up. So, we are good. This morning, I talked to you about the fun little 6x6 cards and one that my fellow demonstrator Amy made. So, I wanted to share that one with you first. So, look at how cute that is. And you can decorate that any way you want. I put kind of a large border on there, but you could make yours smaller. And then what you cut off here, you use on the side here. So it's a cute little card. She did a nice job. I really, really like this. So, but we're working with Frightfully Fun and the 12 by 12s. And I'm going to get my little guys out of here. There's Frankie and our pumpkin, two favorites that you guys seem to like. So, okay, and I'm going to be using the embellishments with the paper tonight. So that'll be fun too. So my focus tonight is actually going to be on this sheet. And as I stated this morning, you're going to cut this in half. So I already did that. That is cut into down to 6 inches. I'm going to move my stuff here so I can get my cutting board in here. Knock my ghost loose there. Okay, and can we get this kind of cool? Can we get this up here so that you guys can see? So here's what I did to start. First, you're going to cut this in half, so down to 6 inches. And then you're going to cut each one of these down into 4 inches. That is going to give you your 6 base designer series paper sheets to work with. So we got our 3 right here. And then what you want to do is, like on my first one, I matted all of mine. So my mats are going to start at 4 by 5 1/4. So let's just start with our first one. So here's your card base. Mine are all black tonight. And then this mat is 4 by 5 1/4. So when you do that, you're going to have to cut this down to 5, and you can cut it any way you want. So you can take it off the top. I'm going to take a little off the top and a little off the bottom. And we're going to get this down to 5 inches. All right. Then this piece here is going to get cut down to 3 3/4. That gives us a nice little border all the way around. So let's grab our base pieces back here. We'll get this out of the way. So on all my cards, I did at least that. Sometimes I cut it down just 1/8 of an inch, and sometimes I did more because my next card, you're going to see 2 mats. So there we go. This one is not cut down to 4 1/4. All right, let's bring this back in here. So I didn't cut this one down, but you guys, let me trim that a little more. It's just not where I want it to be. Okay. Let's get this down to 4. Yep. I cut that in eighths, but I want that a little bit smaller by 5 1/4. There we go. Yep, I left the 1/8 of an inch on, but I want a little more black showing, so we're going to cut that one a little bit more. Okay, you can set that aside. And then we're going to put our card paper on here. There we go. So these 3 are going to be super simple cards. And we're going to bring in the Happy Halloween. My banner dies come from Stylish Shapes. I know many of you guys have those already. If you don't, you want to grab those because those come with circles, squares, and then these banners. And this banner I cut also with the same one, same size die. And we're going to come in this way. And this pretty orange paper you can see is from our Frightfully Fun that we're working with tonight. Just trying to line this up so it's straight. We're going to put this on here. I'm not going to pop this up. I'm going to just line that up right down there. Okay. And then we are going to cut off that excess. You guys are quiet tonight. There we go. I'm just going to got a little bit left here to trim off here. There we go. We got our other 2 pieces I'm just going to set off to the side. And now I'm just going to finish up our first card here. Put our designer paper onto our layer. And then we are going to put our mat onto our card front. And I think he just needs a little bit more than a greeting. So the little cute card, little cute cat that I shared with you this morning, he's right here. So I'm going to bring him in. I don't think I want him up in the tree. I'm going to bring him down here. And we're going to stick a dimensional on him or 2 and pop him up. I'm going to bring him right in here. Now this little guy had the fussy cuts, but he's okay. We're going to bring that in and I am going to add just a couple embellishments. So we're going to bring that black in. We're going to put one up there. One up here. And then we will bring this one down here by our kitty cat. And that gives you your little triangle, which draws your eye around. And we're highlighting our cat and our sweet little greeting. So super cute with that cute little cat. It's not too scary. So that's card number 1. Now we're going to bring in our second piece. When I had fun with this one. Because this one I'm layering. So it's our card base. This is our first mat. And this I cut 4 by 5 1/4. Maybe just a little bigger. Sometimes I go in eighths, which this one might be. So that would be This would be 5 7/8 by 4 1/8. So this one is probably the 4 by 5 1/4. Yep. I really wanted a pop of color on this one. So that's what we're doing on that one. Okay, and then I cut this down to, I would say 3 7/8 by probably 4 7/8. It's just 1/8 of an inch all the way down. Sometimes I don't remember all those weird numbers in my head. That's why sometimes when I make cards, I like to stick with the ease of just those quarter numbers, right? Is it easier to remember? Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did on my first card, on my second card, using my stylish shapes again. And we're going to just cut this down right here and go right along there. And this is actually big enough to save for another card. And we're going to tack this up right about here, I think. That looks good. So if you really like that punch of color, just add extra cardstock. Bring this up. I want to make sure I'm all the way up to the top. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to have a little fun with this one. Get that there. Oh, I'm a little crooked here. I didn't think I put that down that hard. That Stampin' Seal sticks well. Get them off just a little bit. There we go. That's better. It's pulling. There. Much better border on that one. Hey, Vicky, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I thought this guy was cute, and we did a boo to you. So I thought we could add a few of these little ghosts, right? Gotta pick them up. And we're going to stick one little boo right up there, right by the boo. And then we're going to pull in some more here. Let's put one down here. And then put another one. Should we go up here? See, this is my hard spot. I'm actually going to put him right down here. Let me move him over just a little. No, we're going to leave him there. And I want to do something else. So we're going to bring in our Granny Apple Green, which is what this color is. And then we're going to color our little dots. So anything white that Stampin' Up! Gives you, you can color. That's why I love all the white stuff. Because then whatever color pens you have, you can get that color dot. So they could make a whole sheet of white ones. And I do my rhinestones as well. So you can have any color rhinestone, any color dot, as long as they start out white. And even if it's a light color, you can make it darker. So now I'm going to take this, and because this banner is coming this way, I'm going to make my little dots just go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Just for a little extra embellishment and to pull your eye down. And that makes more sense why my little ghost is there. So there we go. There's our designer paper and then our embellishments. Okay, so that's card 2. Now we got our third piece here. And this was the last piece in our strip there. So our moon was in the middle. We did that one, and now we're doing this one. And I'm going back to the just straight layer, not doubles. So just my regular mat here. And by the size of this one is actually cut at 4 by 5 1/4. You could tell just by the size of that border. Vicky said those little ghosts really elevated it. Yes, they did. They are so cute. Oh my gosh, I got another project that I will be sharing with you guys later in this week with them little ghosts. Okay. All right. So here we go. Now we're going to put our last piece in here. Ooh, and I shouldn't have did that yet. Oh, no, that's right. I have a different greeting for this guy. So, because you guys cannot order any of these Halloween supplies until July 1st, that's when the online exclusives go live to you. I've incorporated a few more things. And this little happy Halloween, this is a season of greetings that has New Year's, Christmas, and I'll post this on my page so you can get a better look on that and see what else it has. But I really like it because it just encompasses everything. It gives you that nice texture on there. For some people who don't like to emboss, but they don't mind die cutting, this is perfect for you guys. All right, so let's get some dimensionals here. And we are going to pop this up. Get out here, on there, maybe one more. Oh, grabbed a little white. We don't want him. We do not want him yet. And he is stuck to my finger and will not let go. All right. So, we got this guy that says Happy Halloween. And we're going to put this up in our trees. So right about there, so you can still see your treetops. We got that nice soft sky going there. Am I crooked? Oh, you guys, what's with my eyeballs tonight? All right, I think that's straight. Oh, might just be me. Who knows? Hey, Brenda, welcome. So we got our greeting on now. So we are going to take our little, remember I said that we had guys that cut out our little ghosts. So we're going to take this guy and he's going to get tucked under here. So what I like to do with this is I'm just going to tuck him underneath here so you can kind of see him coming out. But then we're going to pop him up here so he's going to have a little bit more dimension. And then one of my little ghosties just flew away. I got a couple of them here. Then I got another one that's going to come out from this side. Except I'm going to just cut him down a little because I don't want as much of him sticking out as the other guy. We want to go sideways. I'm hitting a dimensional. That's what's going on here. So we're just going to tuck him down. Yep, I like that spot. Yes, Beth, this is neat paper. If you're a Halloween person, you're going to like this. And it's not so scary, so you can have fun with this, or you can step it up into something a little bit more. All right, and then I am going to take this little guy, and we're going to put just a little adhesive on the bottom there, because now he's sticking on there. I'm not tucking him under, so I need to stick him down. And we're going to have him coming right from under there. So we got our 3 little ghosts, and I think I'm going to do the same technique I did on that other one, but we're just going to go down here and just add a little bit of embellishments. These are not going to be the kind that pop out at you. They're just going to be subtle, but just enough to help your little card along. So there we go. That is our 3rd little guy. So these are the 3 we made with just that 1 strip of designer paper. And remember, there's 2 sheets of each, so you can get 6 cards from 1 sheet. So you'll get 12 cards that you can do this with. And they don't just have this color, they have the orange one too. So that's kind of cool. But I just wanted to share different color schemes with you, so you got a better look at that. But I have one more. Because we are doing Summerween, I thought I would do something a little fun with the Halloween and summer combined. So I grabbed my Everyday Arches dies. Those are so much fun. And then just grab a piece of cardstock here. You probably don't need one this big, because I am going to use, I think it's this size. Yep. And I am going to cut this to actually turn it into a card. So when you do this, you're going to line this up and bump. If you look at these, the cutting edge is right on the edge. Always double check your dies to see some are on the inside and some are right along the edge, like this one, which makes it nice and easy for you to just pull this out a little bit. And when you cut it like this, it's going to leave your score. So you're going to end up with a little card. Isn't it cute? You know, you guys, these would make really cute tombstones too. That's not where I'm going with this one. We're going Summerween. So this is what it looks like when you cut it out. So that came out of there. And because you lined that up so that your cutting was beyond this edge, you got a nice little card. Now we're going to take that cute little designer paper that we used for our tags, and we are going to use another little piece. This is a smaller one. And I am going to, you could use glue if you feel more comfortable with glue. I'm going to put this right here. Can you see where I'm going with this? And a little adhesive on our designer paper. And we have a Halloween, or should I say Summerween Popsicle. Isn't that cute? I had to make something that was totally different. And then you can just put Happy Halloween. If you want to write Summerween, you can do that too. And we're going to put this on here. And then I'll trim that excess off. But you can fill this in with another piece of designer paper if you'd like, or you can do white for both. If you want the double stick, you can do that as well. I'm leaving that all up to you guys. I just wanted to show you for Summerween, you could make a popsicle. And then we're going to grab these little guys. Come on, I have to use the bats because we haven't used them yet tonight. So, and I will probably use them again, but I got to get at least one little fun guy on there, right? So there he is with our embellishments. The embellishments alone. Can you guys see that? He's got little eyeballs. And he's even got little pink on his ears and his nose. They're adorable. I am just in awe of these things. And sorry about that ugly fingernail. Perfect for Halloween, right? It's almost grown out. Almost. We're getting rid of it. For those of you who follow me, you've seen that since the day one, right? Okay, so we got our cute little popsicle. We got our 3 little cards here that we made. Let's go this way. Got our little ghost. We got our popsicle. And then Amy's card, which I tucked somewhere. Ah, there she is. That's Amy's card. So that is cute too. So the little faces on here work really nice. But this is not my design. It's Amy's. So Beth said she's not a big Halloween fan, but cute cards. Yep. So not everybody is a Halloween fan. So that's why we do a little Summerween, and you can do this and just think of any watercolor papers you'd like, would make cute little popsicles as well. So, but we did ours for Summerween tonight, and I will be back and I will have a schedule posted for all of you. So, oh, jeepers. Karen says she's under a tornado warning. I didn't know it was getting that bad out there. So, on that note, ladies, take care tonight. Have a wonderful evening. And I will post any updates for you. And I thank you so much for joining me this evening for our session 2 of Summerween. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.